The mailbox is leaning like a drunk on a Sunday morning. Rainwater in the rusty tin. A letter from the bank, red ink on the white paper, looks like blood on the snow. I remember when the paint was fresh and the hinges didn't scream. Lord, they didn't scream. The gravel driveway is washing away into the ditch. Small stones gone with the storm. A tractor is a skeleton sitting in the high grass. Iron ribs cold and orange. I spent 20 years trying to keep the weeds from the porch. My hands are callous, my back is a bent nail. The screen door is flapping like a broken wing in the wind. Slap, silent slap. Why does the house feel bigger now that she's gone? Echoes in the hallway, dust in the light. I find her hairpins in the cracks of the floorboards. Little black ghost holding on to nothing. The clock on the mantle stopped at 4:15. Frozen time, dusty glass. I used to pray for rain, but now I just pray for sleep. Hardwood, soft dreams. The dog don't bark at the shadows no more. He's old, he knows. The shadows are just part of the furniture now. Dark wood, gray air. I'm just a ghost in a denim jacket walking through walls. It's the rust on the gate. It's the weight of the weight. It's the rust on the gate. It's the hand of fate. Tell me, how do you fix what's been broken by time? Tell me, how do you climb when there ain't no mountain? Tell me, how do you shine when the sun's gone blind? It's the rust on the gate. It's the rust on the gate. The iron is tied, the wood is expired. The rust on the gate. The rust on the gate. The lock is stuck, the man's out of luck. It's just the rust. The coffee is bitter and the stove is slow to catch. Blue flame, yellow sulfur. I stare at the grease stain where the calendar used to hang. June is gone. December has come and the creek is rising and the bridge is looking shaky. Old timber, deep water. I found an old photograph tucked in a family Bible, black and white. Young and brave, we thought we could outrun the seasons and the dead. Fast horses, slow money. The barn roof is sagging like a tired old horse's spine. Gray shingles, open sky. I sold the cattle back when the hay went dry. Empty stalls, quiet nights. The wind whistles through the gaps in the kitchen window. Cold breath, sharp whistle. I'm wearing his boots, but I can't feel his stride. Heavy leather, short steps. Is it a sin to wanna leave the land you love? Hard dirt, soft heart. The sun sets early behind the ridge of the pine. Long shadows, short days. I reckon the crows have more to say than I do. Black feathers, loud talk. The garden is a graveyard of tomato stakes and vines. With a green tangled string, I keep the porch light on for a guest who never comes. Yellow bulb moss dancing, the silence is a blanket that's too heavy to move. Deep quiet, still air. I'm just a man waiting for the hinges to give. It's the rust on the gate. It's the weight of the weight. It's the rust on the gate. It's the hand of fate. Tell me, how do you fix what's been broken by time? Tell me, how do you climb when there ain't no mountain? Tell me, how do you shine when the sun's gone blind? It's the rust on the gate. It's the rust on the gate. The iron is tied, the wood is expired. The rust on the gate. The rust on the gate. The lock is stuck, the man's out of luck. It's just a rust. Sunrise paints the eastern sky, dusty rose and fading gray. Another day on this hard ground where sweat and sorrow always play. The coffee is black, the toast is cold, just like the words we never said. Staring out the kitchen window at the weeds that choked the flower bed. My daddy worked his land before his daddy too, and back beyond. Generations etched in top, so a never-ending bitter song. The tractor's got a busted hose, the chickens ain't been laying right. Seems like everything that can go wrong just does, with all its might. The bankman called again last week, his voice is smooth as polished stone. Talking numbers, talking deadline, leaving me feeling all alone. The price of feed just keeps on climbing, the market dips and dips some more. Feels like I'm always chasing shadows, knocking on a bolted door. Remember summer nights so warm and fireflies would light the air. We sit out on the porch when creaking without a single word of care. Now the air is thick with worry and the silence screams inside my head, wishing for a simpler time for comfort and a word instead. To feel stretch out a thirsty canvas waiting for a drop of rain, but all we get is dust and wind, a whisper of a coming pain. My hands are calloused, rough and strong from years of pulling, pushing, sawing, but strength ain't much against the tide when everything keeps overflowing. The old truck sputters down the lane, a cloud of smoke and rattling sound. Another trip to town for parts to keep this weary world spinning round. The dogs lie sleeping on the porch, oblivious to all my stripes, just dreaming dog dreams, peaceful, easy, and burdened by this farming life. Sometimes I wonder what it's for, this endless struggle day by day, this fight against the elements that always seems to have its way. The sun dips low, a fiery orb casting shadows long and deep. Another day is done and gone, another promise I can't keep. Oh, the rust on the plow, it tells a story, etched in crimson, deep and true, of seasons past and battles fall beneath this endless aching blue. The dust on my boots, it holds the memories of every step I've ever trod, a silent testament to hardship and a quiet, hopeful nod to God. The lines on my face, they ain't for smiling, they're carved by worry, wind, and sun. But there's a stubborn fire still burning till this weary race is finally run. Yeah, the rust on the plow, it ain't just metal, it's the heart of everything I know. It's the promise of a harvest, even when the seeds refuse to grow. My daughter asked me yesterday, Daddy, why do you work so hard, or rise so bright, so full of wonder, like a hand-drawn innocent card? I tried to tell about the legacy, the land, the ties that bind us here, but how do you explain a burden to a heart so free from doubt and fear? She wants to go to college someday, leave this dust and quiet behind. I see the longing in her gaze, a different future in her mind, and part of me, it aches to keep her here beside me, safe and sound. But another part, it whispers, go on girl, find your own fresh ground. The old church bell still rings on Sunday, a lonesome sound across the fields. We gather round, a handful of us seeking comfort that faith yields. Preacher talks of grace and mercy, a burden's lifted, so set free. But out here on this worn out acreage, it's harder to just simply be. The supper's on the table now, a simple meal but cooked with care. My wife, she knows without me saying the weight of worries that I bear. She's strong as oak and steady as bedrock, a quiet anchor in the storm. Her love a flicker in the darkness, keeping this cold house somewhat warm. The moon hangs high, a silver dollar in a velvet sky, so clear and vast. And I lie awake just listening close to the ghosts of futures from the past, thinking about the dreams I once had before the struggle took its toll, before the endless turning season slowly started stealing my very soul. But then I see that sunrise coming painting. Oh, the rust on the plow, it tells a story, etched in crimson, deep and true, of seasons past and battles fought beneath this endless aching blue. The dust on my boots, it holds the memories of every step I've ever tried, a silent testament to hardship and a quiet, hopeful nod to God. I found a horseshoe in the driveway, half buried in the clay. Rust on the curve like dried up luck, but I kept it anyway. Tossed it on the dash of that dented old Ford, right there by the coffee stains and the church camp brochure. Mail piled high on the kitchen chair, coupons, catalogs, a postcard from nowhere. Somebody selling sunsets on the Florida pier, but my view's this pasture and a 12-pack of beer. Dogs on the porch chewing one more boot, Radio mumbling farm reports a Sunday truth. Neighbor's old John Deere coughs up the hill. Same green ghost, same stubborn will. There's a crack in the mirror where I shave each day. Splits my chin in half in a crooked way. Guess a fist, this face, this life, this town. All patch roads and dreams nailed down. Coffee gets cold while I'm fixing the gate. Chain slips twice, yes, always late. Rooster crows wrong, thinks noon is dawn. Even nighttime can't get along. Calendar stuck on a month last year. Still got your doodles in the margin here. Hearts, bad jokes, a grocery list. Stuff I meant to buy nice, I kinda miss. I talk to the barn like it's listening close. Tell its secrets only the chickens know. Hang my hat on a nail bin flat. If it holds that hat, it'll hold all that. Broken fence, open sky, same moon hanging high. Ain't much change but the way I say goodbye. Got a tank half full, got a heart half right. Got a kitchen light flickering every night, but I'm still here, boots by the back door. Tracks in the dust from the day before. Laugh lines deep and the worries show, but this old county road still knows where I go. Broken fence, open sky, nothing fancy inside. Just a front yard full of fireflies trying to fight the night. I got a pocket full of questions I never ask out loud, and a name on my lips that I don't say in a crowd. Gas station clerk knows my middle name. Rings up my coffee, asks about the game. We talk like cousins at a family spread. Swear the town records live in his head. There's a stray cat living under pump 3. Half of one ear, wild and free. Won't let me close, but steals my fries. Smart little outlaw and yellow eyes. Billboard peeling by the county line. Sells some lawyer and his crooked smile. Storm took half, sunburned the rest. Only thing left says call and bless. High school bleachers lean like tide men. Paint flakes off where we once fit in. First kiss, first fight, first cheap beer. All stacked up in aluminum here. Gravel kicks up, stones hit the frame. Every little ping got its own nickname. Call that one Friday, call that one June. Call the loud one leaving too soon. Mama's old pie tin on the windowsill. Caught 5 wasps and a dollar bill. Wind blew both in like some kind of sign. Pay your stings and you'll do fine. I'm mowing crooked roads, never straight lines. Chasing my thoughts, lapping my mind. If the yard looks wild from the county road, just means today I took it slow. Broken fence, open sky, same moon hanging high. Ain't much change but the way I say goodbye. Got a tank half full, got a heart half right. Got a kitchen light flickering every night, but I'm still here, boots by the back door. Tracks in the dust from the day before. Laugh lines deep and the worries show, but this old county road still knows where I go. Broken fence, open sky, nothing fancy inside. Just a front yard full of fireflies trying to fight the night out. I got a pocket full of questions I never ask out loud, and a name on my lips that I don't say in a crowd. The screen door is hanging by a single rusty screw. It whine. I found your wedding ring inside a cracked ceramic shoe. Blue vines. The kitchen floor is cold and the coffee pot is stained. It's been a month of Sunday since the clouds have finally rained. The silence in this hallway is a heavy kind of weight. I'm standing by the window and I'm staring at the gate. Wonder if the redbirds ever miss your gentle hand. They wait, the tractor sitting idle on a patch of thirsty land. Too late, I found a peppermint inside your Sunday velvet coat. I try to read the pencil on a jagged little note.
The ink is getting faded and the paper's turning thin. I'm looking for the woman that I know you've always been. The shadows on the wallpaper are dancing with the light. They move. I haven't slept a solid hour in the middle of the night. No groove. The Bible's on the mantle with a layer of the gray. I haven't had the courage or the heart to try and pray. The clock is ticking louder than the beating in my chest. I'm just a weary traveler who is looking for some rest.
Is there a reason why the clover grows so thick above the stone?
It's green, it's green.
I'm sitting at the table and I'm eating all alone.
Unseen, unseen.
The dog is in the driveway and he's howling at the moon. I hope the Lord is coming and I hope he's coming soon. The world is spinning faster than a cedar top can turn. There's so much left to carry and there's so much left to learn.
Why does the gravel road feel longer than it did before? Why is the latch so quiet on the heavy bedroom door? Why is the porch swing empty in the heat of afternoon? Is it too soon? Is it too soon?
The dust is on the Bible and the weeds are in the corn. I'm waking up the shadows every single Tuesday morning. The heart is just a vessel that is waiting to be filled. The spirit is a fire that can never quite be stilled. I'm calling out your name. Nothing stays the same. The dust is on the Bible. The dust is on the Bible. The light is getting dim. I'm looking up to him. The dust is on the Bible. The dust is on the Bible. I took the Chevy down to town to buy a bag of feed the dust. I realized that a quiet life is all a man can need and trust. The clerk at the mercantile asked me how I've been. I told him I was holding on until we meet again. The mountains look like giants in the purple of the dusk. The summer corn is drying till it's nothing but a husk. Mic check 1, 2, this ain't no hold down. More like a throwdown, city limits, no slow down. Dust devils in the rear view, chrome gleaming, engine screaming. Ain't no time for daydreaming. Street lights blurring the neon mirage. Concrete jungle, my personal barrage. Used to chase sunsets, now it's street signs. Hustle for the paper, breaking all lines. No highways, just high-rise shadows. My boots ain't muddy, they kicking up gravel though. Used to wrangle cattle, now wrangle beats. From open range to these concrete streets, still got that grit, that down home swagger. A lone wolf valley, no need to stagger. Head on a swivel, eyes on the prize. Sunrise to sunset under these urban skies. They say I'm out of place, a fish out of water, but this ain't no pond, it's a whole damn quarter. Fence is high, but my spirit's high. Spitting fire, ain't no one can deny her. This ain't no rodeo, but the stakes are steep. Secrets I keep while the city sleeps. From the back 40 to the 42nd Street, got that rhythm in my soul, can't be beat. Used to strum a guitar, now I drop these rhymes. Echoes of the past in these modern times. They call me a cowboy without a horse, just horsepower under the hood, of course. No wide open spaces, just open mics. Chasing that green under these city lights. My Stetson's tilted, a subtle defiance. Built my empire with sheer self-reliance. From dirt roads to riches, a story untold. A new chapter written, bold and so cold.
Concrete cowboy,
riding through the night streets, smart heart, pure, shining never so bright.
Concrete cowboy,
got that urban grit, every single line perfectly fit.
Concrete cowboy,
yeah, that's what they call me. From the country to the city, wild and so free. Concrete cowboy, got my own damn code, carrying this burden, lighting in the load. Concrete cowboy, ain't no turning back on this asphalt trail, staying on track. Concrete cowboy, always on the move, got nothing left to prove, just gotta groove. Concrete cowboy, yeah, stand tall, never gonna stumble, never gonna fall. Concrete cowboy, from dusk to dawn, this is my kingdom, where I belong. Sunrise creeping, painting the sky gray, another day breaking, gotta make my way. No rooster crowing, just sirens wail, another dollar chasing, never failing. Used to smell the fresh cut grass, now it's exhaust, every step a lesson, counting up the cost. Used to watch the fireflies dance in the dark, now it's neon blazing, leaving this mark. Still got that honesty, straight from the hip, ain't no faking it, never gonna slip. From dirt roads to riches, the journey's been long, singing my own anthem, my very own song. They see the bling, but they don't see the grind. Left a simple life, but left nothing behind. Just built on a foundation, strong and so true. A new kind of legend, me and my crew used to ride fences, now I break down walls, answering the call before the empire falls. No tumbleweeds blowing, just city breeze, whispering secrets through the concrete trees. My spurs ain't jingling, but my chains still gleam, living out this impossible dream. From the quiet fields to the bustling square, got that country soul everywhere. They call me an anomaly, a strange blend, but this ain't the beginning and it ain't the end. Just another chapter in this wild ride, with nothing to lose and nothing to hide. Concrete cowboy, riding through the night streets, smart, heart pure, shining never so bright. Concrete cowboy, got that urban grit, every single line perfectly fit. Concrete cowboy, yeah, that's what they call me. From the country to the city, wild and so free. Concrete cowboy, got my own damn code, carrying this burden, lighting in the load. Concrete cowboy, concrete cowboy, concrete cowboy, concrete cowboy. Yeah, iron skillet, sizzle, grease on the denim, cobra venom in the canteen, dusty boots. Old porch creaking, porch peeking, leaking the roof, gospel truth in the gasoline, rusty flutes. Cardboard crown, hammered down, thrown, brittle bone alone in the river vein, musty suits. John Wayne swagger, paper dagger, stagger gate, fade on a silver screen, uprooted roots. Who planted the static, automatic transmission, mission, improbable bobblehead on the dashboard. Static in the attic, tastic flowers, power hours, towers of Babel, cable cord in the floorboard. Graphic and erratic is the harvest ripe, stereotype, archetype, pipe dream, steam from the kettle metal on the chalkboard. Windpipe gripe, cereal box prize, lies in your eyes, skies turning gray, prey to the landlord. Hype type, Waffle House philosopher, off kilter, no filter, sealed in a water jug. Coughing up copper, penny for a thought, caught in the net, dead on the bed rug under the rug. Dropping the chopper, thimble of gin, original sin, thin ice, dice, rolling soul in a shrug. Proper hopper, wide long face, space race, lacing the boot, fruit of the loom, gloom in the coffee mug. Wrong place, fizzle in a whistle, mizzle in a haystack, playback, haystack, needles in a long brittle bone. Saddle of the ghost, toast to the host, coast to the coast post. What your son? Little throne, whittling a stick, a trick, brick in the wall, fall where you clung. Middle tone, do you feel the hum? Kingdom come, thumb on the scale, mail in the box, fox in the rung, numb drum. Grit in the grill, mud on the chrome. 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 Heavy load, long road, far from home. 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 Where the wild things are, where the wild things are, where the wild things are, where the wild things are. Grit in the grill,
scene, dream scenes, bursting, thirsting for the rain. Pain in the pocketbook, limping coyote. Fiddle on the roof, bulletproof aloof, proof in the pudding, look in the book. Grim peyote. Bailing wire choir on fire, higher than a spire wire in a hook. Skimp note is the wheel drive, blue sky, black tie, rind the jar, star in the jar. Car in the brook, new fly, Cadillac couch, slouch in the pouch, grouch in the garden, part in the cook, bad luck, hickory smoke, broke the yoke, spoke the word, bird in the hand, took the rook, mad buck, cornbread crust, lust for the dust, trust in the rust, gust in the nook, sad truck, who let the dogs out, fog in a hollow, swallow the pill, hill in the distance, resistance shook, dogs out, moonshine light, bite of the frost, lost in the sauce, tossed the line hook, noon flight, barn door, swinging, bell ringing, stinging, singing, clinging, ding to the crook. Soon bright, rattlesnake shake, cake in the oven, love in the oven, shoved in the nook. Snake bite, what's the verdict? Interdicted, addicted, predicted, friction, fiction, diction in the brook. Heard it, plowed a field, yielded a shield, sealed in a vault, salt in the shook. Now he, tractor beam, dream within a dream, cream of the crop, stop the look. Factor scheme, grits on the plate, fade at the gate, wait for the
mud on the boots, truck door hanging. Plate have been from the road I'm banging. Dust in the lung, but the chest still singing. Little bit of sin in the prayers I'm bringing. Mama said, son, that temper gon' break you. Daddy said, boy, that motor gon' make you. Gas station coffee, cold as the morning. Mine still sticky from the shots I'm pouring. County line sign like a finish line ribbon. Sweaty field know every lie I've given. Tall grass wave when I fly right by. Like there we go chasing that pie in the sky. Phone on mute, but the drummer still ringing. The ex keep texting about the songs I'm singing. Cousin on the couch tryna flip that pack. Uncle in the barn tryna fix that jack. Got a bobble in the dash and a flash right under. Same old storm, two kind of thunder. Speedometer broke, just fade the fumes. Crickets play bass in the heat of June. The back I'm on the tongue, let it buzz, no halo. Cornfield crown, that's my everyday payroll. Hit a pothole cuss, then laugh it off this whole life like a used up replica car. Might win once, might lose all week. Still ride out, mud streak on the cheap. Cornbread crumbs on the passenger float. Receipt for the dreams from the corner store. Gravel in the wheel, we're talking cold. Every ride skip like a cheat sheet roll. I ain't rich, but the sky's still mine. Big pen thoughts with a gold vein line. Neighbor say I'm triple, sheriff say the same. Preacher shake my hand, still pray on my name. But the dog in the yard, no truth when I'm back. Tail go crazy when they hear that crack. Cause the screen door slam and my boots on tile. They know that boy came home with a crooked smile out. Back road barcode, life gets scanned. Every little scar like a brand on my hand. Red clay kingdom, junkyard throne. Build my crown from the rust and chrome. Back road barcode, beat that soul. Ring it all up, let the wild roll. If you feel lost where the gravel gets loud, you can find your name in this dust cloud crowd. Back road barcode, one more ride. Line by line, let the secret slide. If you broke, if you blessed, both count here. Throw it in the car with the cheap cold beer. Back road barcode, hard on sale. Marked up dreams on a clearance rail. We just pay with sweat, pay with time. Here to prove on the crooked grind. Styrofoam cup, 2 fingerprints, one from work, one from tens. Late night shows in the past July. Stage was a pallet and a cinder block. Barn cat judge from the rusty hood. Crickets do a feature when the crowd ain't good. Plug that cord in the feast wall. Owner in the back playing 8-ball, y'all. Hand me down chain, little shine in the dark. Same one swung when I missed my mark. Fist to the mirror in my daddy's shed. Glass talk back, left a map in red. Couple old friends turned ghost on me. Said I changed up when the post got seen. Truth is, man, I was broke back then. Only thing changed is I wrote that scene on the white page that the ink just crawled. Turned last night's fight to a 16 draw. Turned kind of fair loss to a comeback tale. Turned court date nerves to a freight train trail. Granddad gone, but his head still hanging on the nail by the door where the ghost keeps swinging every time it brush my arm, I pause. Hear that voice cut clean through the flaws. Boy, don't brag about the chain unless you wore that, yo. Don't laugh so loud unless you heard that choke. Of the bank saying no when the crowd went bad. Or the doc saying hold on when they took your dad. So I walked that line, bent but true. Mud. Back road barcode, life gets scanned. Every
so. Ring it all up, let the wild roll. If you feel lost where the gravel gets loud, you can find your name in this dust cloud crowd. Back road barcode. One more ride. Line by line, let the secret slide.
Alarm on the nightstand, buzzing like a trap fly. Screen lights my cheekbones, same crack in the ceiling. I scroll past strangers wearing yesterday's sadness. My coffee tastes crowded like 10,000 headlines. You text me, you up, 3 dots in silence. I type and delete, my thumb knows the pattern. I paste the same carpet maps, worn in the fibers. Your jacket on the chair still smell like last when I left your key hanging on that bent silver nail. It swings when the door shuts, tiny metal heartbeat. I talk to the kettle like it might answer back. Steam fogs a mirror, my name, I can't read it. I practice my breathing like I'm learning a language. I'm dressed but I'm drifting. Stood still in the hallway, a photo still crooked from the night we were laughing. I never did straighten, it feels wrong to adjust us. Outside cars are passing, red eyes, white streaks. I watch them like chances, all rushing past my window. Every room remembers us, even if I try to lie. Every quiet corner hums with the way you used to sigh. You're a loop in my head I can't skip, little ghost on my lip I still taste. Every street, every seat, every playlist finds your face, finds your name, finds your trace. You're a loop in my head I can't quit, press deep in the groove of my days. Every laugh, every tear, every silence bends back, breaks back your way. I keep walking the lines that we drew here, even though all the ink's washed away. You're a loop in my head, I can't kill it, so it spins, and it spins, and it stays. I stack dirty dishes like porcelain excuses. One fork on your side, still waiting for cadence. The plan on the windowsill leans hard toward the morning. I move it an inch, left it keeps reaching for something. Like me on your voicemail, chasing after your shadow. Wear my old hoodie, the one you kept stealing. The cuff is all chewed up from nights I was nervous. I found your old head tied in the back of a drawer. It snaps when I stretch it, guess some things aren't elastic. I run into people who almost say your name. Their mouths make the first shape and circle back. Hey, you, I laugh a bit louder to cover the glitch, and it echoes too long, though claims tied to the rafters. Your favorite shows reruns still sit in my queue. The app keeps on asking, continue where you left off. Outside, kids are shouting and getting fresh worlds inside. I keep replaying the one that we ended. My phone battery's dying from checking for nothing. I charge it, but it never feels full. Every route remembers us, even when I change a ride. Every stranger's passing face, where's your outline for a while? You're a loop in my head I can't skip, little ghost on my lip I still taste. Every street, every seat, every playlist finds your face, finds your name, finds your trace. You're a loop in my head I can't quit, press deep in the groove of my days. Every laugh, every tear, every silence bends back, breaks back your way. I keep walking the lines that we drew here, even though all the ink's washed away. You're a loop in my head I can't kill it, so it spins, and it spins, and it stays.
The sun dipped low, painting the sky in hues of fire and regret. Another day done, another dollar earned, another memory I ain't forgotten yet. The dust on my boots, it tells a story of fields plowed and fences mended, of long hot summers and cold lonely winters where every penny was carefully expended. Mama always said, son, life ain't a highway, it's a gravel road full of bumps and turns. And she was right, every damn word, every man eventually learns. I remember sitting on the porch swing, watching fireflies blink in the dark, wishing for a different life, a different path, leaving my own unique mark. But here I am, still in this town, where the church steeple points to the sky. And the only escape I ever found was in the bottom of a bottle passing by. The old general store is still standing, creaking on its worn out floor. Just like my heart still beating steady, though it ain't got much to beat for anymore. The old man down the street, he waves and nods just like he's done for 50 years. And I wave back a hollow gesture, drowning in a lifetime of fears. The creek still runs, same as ever, whispering secrets to the stones. And I still listen, hoping for answers to questions whispered in my bones. The scent of honeysuckle in the evening air, it takes me back to younger days, when hope was a currency I still possessed before it got lost in a haze. I see her face in every shadow, hear her voice in every breeze, a ghost that haunts these quiet streets, bringing me to my knees. Oh, these whiskey-soaked memories, they burn and they sting. Every sip takes me back to the joy that love used to bring. A broken record playing a song I can't turn off or change, just the echoes of a love lost, forever out of my range. Whiskey-soaked memories, they cling to my soul, taking their toll, making me whole in a way that ain't healthy, ain't right, ain't true. But it's all I got left, darling, of me and of you. The old Ford truck has seen better days, rust eating at its faded blue. Just like my spirit wearing thin after all that we went through. I drive these back roads, memorized every curve, every dip, every sign, each one a landmark to a moment when your hand used to rest in mine. The diner still serves the same strong coffee, and the pie still warm and sweet, but the taste ain't the same without you across the table, tapping your foot to the beat. I see young lovers walking hand in hand, the future stretching out so wide, and a pang of something bitter hits me, a feeling I can't quite hide. The preacher preaches salvation on Sunday, his voice ringing clear and loud, but redemption feels a million miles away, lost somewhere in the crowd. I try to pray to find some comfort to mend the pieces of my broken heart, but the words just catch in my throat, falling apart before they even start. The moon hangs high, a silver dollar in a sky that's black as night, and I stare at it searching for answers, a flicker of hope, a guiding light. But there's only darkness and the whisper of the wind through the old oak tree, and the constant ache inside my chest that's been living there with me. Oh, these whiskey-soaked memories, they burn and they sting. Every sip takes me back to the joy that love used to bring. A broken record playing a song I can't turn off or change, just the echoes of a love lost, forever out of my range. Whiskey-soaked memories, they cling to my soul, taking their toll, making me whole in a way that ain't healthy, ain't right, ain't true. But it's all I got left, darling, of me and of you. Maybe someday the sun will shine different, Gravel road dust on my faded boots, gas gauge leaning hard on that red. Pulled off with a cone, hits the sky, sun sinking slow like it's gonna bed. Cooler in the back, paint scratch blue, your granddad's blanket folded up tight. You laugh saying this ain't much, I said, girl, it's all we need tonight. Crickets start a choir in the ditch line, one long truck hums past and it's gone. I kill the lights, engine size, one suddenly the whole world feels quiet but strong. You climb up slow on that rusty tailgate, bare feet swinging, polished chip red. You took my hat down over your eyes, say tell me something you ain't never said. I shrug, kick, rock, stall for a second, and the dark rolls deeper, soft and wide. Stars poke holes in the worn out heavens like somebody turned the high beams on the sky. You point at one, say that one's mine. I grin and I'll take that crooked line. We trace our fingers through the air, connecting dots between your world and mine. Old barn roof leaning just past the fence, all on the beam watching us like a guard. You say you used to climb that windmill there, make wishes on plains when days got hard. Now there ain't plain, just streaks of silver, burning slow trails over black velvet space. You tilt your head back, eyes half closed, starshine spilling on your sunburned face. There's a coffee cup on my dash from Tuesday, still smell like cinnamon and cheap caffeine. We used to chase morning like it owed us, now we're chasing midnight, barely 17. You tell me secrets about your mama's temper, how your dad drinks too much and forgets your games. I tell you about how I'm scared to leave town, scared I'll stay and still feel the same. We sit there tangled in the honest of it, cool wind tugging on your flannel sleeve. Every breath hangs like a tiny promise, floating up slow, too stubborn to leave. You nudge my shoulder with your shoulder again, say think they notice us from way up there. I say if they do, they're probably laughing at two small kids trying to act like they don't care. You smile sideways, pull in close, whisper maybe they're cheering instead. Right then a street cuts across the darkness like a match being struck over our heads. Starlight on the tailgate, rust and romance in the air. Every little diamond up above us, swear they're leaning down just to stare. We're just tiny, talking big dreams, picking futures out of thin blue night, saying that one's yours, this one's mine, like the whole damn sky's our birthright. Starlight on the tailgate, turning gravel into sacred ground. You laugh floating up with the fireflies, like scared it'll ever come back down. If this is all we ever get, just your hand in this endless view. Starlight on the tailgate, it's more than enough with you. Your phone buzzes twice in your back pocket, you let it ring out, don't even check. Say if it matters it can wait till morning, then lean your head against my neck. Somewhere a dog barks, somewhere a screen glows, but up here it's just pulse and breath. Just cotton clouds turn invisible in a billion sparks that outshout death. You talk about leaving for some coastal college, salt in your hair, waves in your ears. I say I might stay, fix up tractors, measure my life in acres and years. You say what if distance makes us strangers? I say look up, we'll share this view. Doesn't matter where I